All right, today we are going to dive into one of the most exciting topics in finance, building passive income. And we're not just talking general ideas. We're looking at a specific roadmap for India in 2025 with real, actionable strategies you can start with.
I mean, this is the dream, isn't it? The whole idea of making money while you're sleeping, or on vacation, or just doing something else you love. It sounds almost too good to be true, but it's not magic. It's just the result of a really smart strategy.
And here's the really good news. With the digital explosion happening right now, this dream is more possible than ever, especially in a market as vibrant as India. So we're not just going to talk about theory today. We're giving you a real framework to actually get started.
So, first things first, what do we actually mean by passive income? Let's be clear, this is not about getting money for doing nothing. It's about building a system. You put in the hard work up front, your time, your creativity, your money, to build an asset that then keeps earning for you with very little day-to-day effort.
To make this super simple, we've broken this down into two main paths you can take. First up, let's talk about what we're calling the creator's path. This is for anyone who's ready to use their time, their skills, and their expertise to build something valuable from scratch.
And under this path, we're going to explore three really powerful methods. First, affiliate marketing, where you earn money just by recommending other people's stuff. Then, print on demand, which lets you sell custom merch without ever touching a single product. And finally, maybe the most powerful of all, creating your own digital products.
The big idea that connects all of these creator strategies is incredibly powerful, and it's this: create once, sell forever. Think about it. Whether it's a YouTube video, a t-shirt design, or a course, you do the work one time and that single asset can potentially earn you money for years to come.
Okay, so how does this actually work? Let's start with affiliate marketing. It's pretty straightforward. First, you pick a topic you're really into. Let's say it's kitchen gadgets. Then you create content about it, maybe a blog post or a YouTube video reviewing the best mixer grinders. You drop in your special affiliate links, and anytime someone clicks your link and buys something, you get a cut. Simple as that.
And look, this isn't some abstract concept. There are amazing, ready-to-use platforms right here in India. You've got Amazon Associates, which has basically everything under the sun. Flipkart is a total powerhouse for electronics and lifestyle goods. And then there's Meesho, which is perfectly designed for selling through social media, like WhatsApp.
All right, let's move on to the next creator strategy, print on demand. This one is brilliant because you get to do the fun part, the creative design, and a platform handles all the boring stuff. You can create designs based on anything: cultural trends, funny memes, stuff for festivals. You just upload it. When someone orders a t-shirt or a coffee mug with your design, the platform prints it, packs it, and ships it directly to the customer. You literally don't have to do anything.
And again, there are great platforms you can start with today. Printrove is an awesome India-based choice that's super easy to set up. Vistaprint is a classic, known for its huge variety of products. And if you're thinking bigger, Redbubble lets you sell to a global audience, all from right here in India.
And finally, we have the heavyweight of the creator path, digital products. This is all about packaging your knowledge into something you can sell. Just think about common problems people in India face. What about preparing for massive exams like the UPSC or IIT-JEE? You could create a killer study guide, an ebook, a video course, even just simple productivity templates.
The platform for this are just incredible. For video courses, you've got giants like Udemy, India, and Skillshare that come with a massive built-in audience. If you want total control over your brand and pricing, platforms like Gumroad and Teachable are fantastic. And heck, if you're good at design, you can even sell templates directly on Canva, a tool millions of people use every single day.
Okay, let's totally switch gears. If the creator path is all about leveraging your time and your skills, our second path, the investor's path, is about making the things you already have work for you. And that could be anything from a creative asset to, well, your money.
So we can really break this path into two main ideas. The first is leveraging your existing creative assets. Yep, like those thousands of photos you have sitting on a hard drive. And the second, more traditional idea is leveraging your capital, making your money make more money through investing.
So let's talk about leveraging your assets. If you're a photographer or you're into making AI art, you can upload your work to stock photo websites. The key here is to think about what people are actually searching for. Beautiful photos of Indian festivals like Diwali or Holi, iconic landmarks, or just vibrant street food scenes. Every single time someone downloads your image, you earn a royalty. And you don't have to find some niche platform. You can tap into the biggest global marketplaces out there. We're talking about giants like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, Dreamstone, and Freepik. These sites have millions of customers, and a single great photo could potentially sell hundreds, maybe even thousands of times over the years.
Now let's talk about leveraging your capital. I know the stock market can sound intimidating, but getting started in India has literally never been easier. You can open a Demat account on your phone in minutes with apps like Zerodha, Grow, or Upstocks. The key is to start simple. Think about ETFs or mutual funds and automate your investments through what's called an SIP, a systematic investment plan. This isn't about day trading. It's about slow, steady, long-term growth.
And this is where you see the real magic, the power of compounding. A small, consistent monthly investment, well, after 1 year, it might not look like much. But you let that run for 5 years, and you start to see some noticeable growth. Fast forward a decade or more, and the results can be absolutely life-changing. It's an incredibly powerful and truly passive way to build wealth.
So, we've covered two very different paths: creating something from scratch or investing what you already have. Now comes the most important question of all. Which one is the right fit for you? Let's break it down.
So you really have to be honest with yourself here. The creator's path takes a lot of upfront effort, a lot of your time and creativity, but it usually doesn't require much money to start. On the other hand, the investor's path requires less of your time, but does need some capital to get going. It really comes down to a simple trade-off. What do you have more of right now, time or money?
But you know what? Regardless of which path you're leaning towards, this is probably the single most important thing to remember. A perfect plan that you never act on is completely useless. The real key to building any kind of passive income is just to start and then to stay consistent.
And that's really it. You now have the framework, you have the tools, and you have the options that work right here in India. The only question left is the one that really matters. Which path are you going to choose to start building your financial future?